Blessings. Okay, I know it's been 12 hours because I came on yesterday and showed that I was getting ready to do my hair. I hope you all can see it. I've been trimming a little bit, but I am installing my locks. I didn't want to film too much because I'm real natural, and again, I'm at home. I'm gonna start my locks. I hope everybody's blessed and well. These are two braid locks. I actually did braids, but they're very loose. And the reason I did them loose and not tight, they're 3-strand twist braids, like just regular plaits. And I did them loose like that so that way the braid pattern will disappear faster if they're looser, because the shed hairs have somewhere to fall. And Lillian Okibi, I don't know if I'm saying her name right. She has a method where she starts locks really, really loosely. I love her locks. I really do. So shout out to her. Shout out to Queen Alim. Shout out to Gifty over in Germany. Benetti. Shout out to Taylor Dawn, who simplified what Queen Alim was doing. And shout out to oh shucks, Kalia and Kiki J. But at any rate, and Cinna Brown, I believe her name, and Katja. But at any rate, this is a really super loose 3-strand plait, and again, that braid pattern will disappear in less than, you know, less than several months, if that, because it's really loose. The shed hairs have somewhere to fall. If it was braided really taut, the shed hairs wouldn't have anywhere to go, and the braid pattern would persist. But I did that just out of curiosity. And the uh, the others are interlocks, and so that is an interlock 3-point rotation. But see how my gray hair straight just sticks out of there? There's nothing I can do about that. That's my hair. So when it curls at the end, I have some rose water here in this spray. And the rose water that I have is distilled rose water, 50% water, 50% rose water. And this mister, this is rosemary essential oil, which is also in this mister. Vitamin E oil, and in no particular amounts. Sunny Isle extra dark, 100% natural, no salt added. Castor oil. Love that stuff. That's in my mixer. And the other thing that's in there is Rue Fanciful Instant Hair Color Ultra White Minx whitens gray, bleached, or tinted hair. Instantly enriches white hair and adds shine. Easy to use, no mixing. Lasts until the next shampoo. No ammonia, no peroxide damage. And that breathing you hear would be my dogs. Let's see, can we get that to focus? Okay. And so what I wanted to come on and show you guys, and y'all know my hair is fine and soft, But what I wanted to come on here and show you is because I had taken down my locks, put up twist locks, taken down locks. It, it was a lot. I took down the twist locks because they 100% unraveled. And a little bit later on, I'll put some pictures of them. They were beautiful, but they were unraveling. It looked like a loose natural, and I wasn't feeling that. And Green Thoughts talked about her bunching and how she felt about her ends not being closed and loose and out. So anyhow, I understand that, and I hope you guys can see this. I know it's fine. I understand that these little straggly pieces inside of this hair, it's because the hair is gray, fine, soft, wiry, and I'm well with that. But I just wanted to show you guys. See, these will fly right out of that strand. Seriously. And then you see, but at any rate, I twisted it and then I braid down a little bit. And so now I'm going to start. And I do a 3-point rotation. The reason I do the 3-point rotation is because I want a fuller, fluffier, more voluminous volume lock. So think of your head as a clock. This will be 12, 3 o'clock, 6 o'clock, 9 o'clock, 12 o'clock. Okay, so try to go right down the middle. And again, I know my hair has some things happening, so to the best of my ability, I'm in the middle. So I'm going to come to 12, and I pray you guys can see this. 9 o'clock, I'm going to enter at 9, exit at 3. I'm going to go up, enter at 6, exit at 12. Then I'm going to come back again to 9, enter at 9, exit at 3. Then I'm going to come down to 12, exit at 6. I'm going to enter at 9, come up to 6, stay as close in the middle as possible. Make this tight. 9, 6, 9, 12, 9. I forgot where I was. So I'm going to go back to 12. Try to focus on where you are. 9, 6, 9, 12, 9, 6, 9, 12. And I apologize for my dogs. They were outside running in the yard. My daughter was playing fetch with them. 9, 6. And make sure you come down not too tight, because my hair is already fly away. I don't pull too tight. 9, 6. And my parts I eyed my parts for 1/4 of an inch. 9, 12, 9, 9, 12, 9, 6. Okay, at this point I'm gonna stop. I have two tools. I have my Nehu tool, and so I'm gonna thread the hair through there, and I'm gonna come down to 9 because I honestly can't remember where I stopped. 12, no, 9, 6, 9, 12, 9, 6. And sometimes I like to put my finger right there so I know where I stopped. 9. And I'm going to show y'all my other tool, which is just a tapestry needle. And it is blunt. It is blunt. It's not sticking out anybody. So I don't have to pull the end of my hair through so much. I just thread that through. Then I come 12. Pull it through softly, and it looks like I personally don't like that Y, that serpent's tongue. I don't like the end there, so I'm gonna come through for a 9, and I'm gonna pull that all the way there. Now I don't have that serpent's tail, which I don't like, and see the flyaways. Okay, so that's the finished lock. Now all of those little, little flyaways and this little, don't cut that. Don't cut your hair. Don't cut your locks. That little straight thing, as Johnny the lockologist would say, is disrespectful, and it is. But I'm not cutting that stray. Okay, I'm not cutting that stray white hair. I don't know if y'all can see that. But I'm not cutting that. I'm not. It is there. This is my little tool. My little 4B tightly coiled. Because I can eye this and I've taken my hair in and out so long, these are memorized. For 4-point tightly 4A, 4B tightly curled hair, pattern 4 is 9, 6, 3, 12. Loosely curled hair, which is mine, is 9, 6, 9, 12. And I like to start on 9 so that way I can think in my mind where I'm at. If you have excessive slippage, you can do reverse pattern 4, which is 3, 6, 9, 12. That's just right around the clock. And anyhow, there's this little card that I made. I think I saw that at Queen Aline. And then here, this is the tapestry needle. This non-blunt, I think this was 99 cents, $1.27 or something. That Stuff Mart. I do not use the crochet needle because I'm not trying to be getting a scalp infection digging this thing. That needle is a needle. And that's for, yarn, not my hair. I want to be nicer. So anyhow, the direction that I sent this lock kind of going that way. And I don't have a measuring tape with me, but my locks are 1 inch 2 inches, 3 inches, 9 inches, and that is because I trim ugly ends. If the ends is ugly, I mean, it can't get any better. There's no product to help that. You just gotta trim it. So, see this little baby. And so those are my locks. And that one's doing what it's doing. And you want to be careful that you do not stick. I don't like the way that's sticking up like that. And so the only thing I'm going to do is come here, thread my tapestry needle, and I'm going to come down at 12. And because my hair is soft, and there's that serpent tongue, I help guide it through. And I'm not concerned about my hair breaking or weak because I won't over tighten. And see, there's still nice tension. And I'm going to come down one more time at about an angle. And I'm very gently, and it's still doing what it wants, and I'm not mad at it. But anyhow, those are my little babies. And again, I'm not worried about these babies. Your hair is not gonna be so much as the width, and this is 1/4 on me, of the lock will be the size of the part, not the size of the hair, because that's gonna swell up. And so what you don't want is a super thick lock coming through a little space. So we good. Could I have made that bigger? Yeah. But again, my hair is low density. When it's loose, natural, it looks like it's super thick. But as you can see, it's not so many hairs there. And that's okay. But I love it. It's a journey. I'm coming through it. And that one's doing what it's doing. But anyhow, I'm going to keep going. I'll show you one more lock, and then I'll just keep checking in. And I know my one lady is like, what are you doing? You just, and oil and water doesn't mix, so you're gonna shake this if you spray it. And I right away start with oil and water in my hair, not while I'm locking it, but in my hair. So see all these little flyaways? There's nothing I can do about that. So I'm not trying to give it time, effort, and or energy. See that? But anyhow, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna show one more lock, and I will, because this one is leaning forward. When you're pinning your locks, don't pierce your locks. Make sure you are gentle with it. So anyhow, I'm gonna come, because those are just little flat. Try as best as you can to, like, this whole little flyaway thing, that needs to have a home. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna split these 2 locks in half, split this 1 lock in half, and I twist it, and then I come down, and then kind of 2-strand twist, and then I will plait the ends slightly. Some people tie a knot. Princess Patient Edette, and I watched her video many moons ago. She tied I don't tie mine because my hair is just I don't mind the little ends open. Okay, so I have that, and I have this, so I'm gonna now come through. That's 12. 9, 6, 9, 12. And again, I have, see those little, like it's kind of loose there. So what I'm gonna do, because that really bothers me, is because there's so many flyaways and the hair is so fine right there, that's gonna be a braid. That's not gonna be an interlock. I'm having to work to go through those fine wispies, and I don't want to do that. And I don't ask you guys to like and subscribe, but I would appreciate it if you guys like and subscribe. I know I had a, see that, and it's kind of hard to describe, but this, it is so silky, but it just, so anyhow, I'm going to get 3 pieces of hair, and I'm going to smooth it, and I'm going to leave the scalp. I'm not tight on it because I don't want any issues. So see that I can put my little pin through there. So I'm just, and I'm going to smooth coming down, and I'm going to now have it loosely braided, not tight, not too loose, but loosely braided, because I want that braid pattern to disappear. And I can braid this faster, but I'm braiding at this speed, one, so I can try to pull them little loose, wiry, flyaway, soft, silky, whatever euphemism you feel you want to use. This is in relation to my gray hair. I didn't have this when the hair had pigment to it, but my hair is pretty white. My partner took his life by suicide in October 21 of 20, and the hair just went white. It went white. And I don't care to dye it. It is what it is. And so anyhow, I come down to about there. I'm not concerned about braiding it all the way down to the end. See all of that? Up here, it's not so much, and then you can see all of those flyaways. It is what it is. So what I do at this point is, this is a little, you see that it's a little fine mist. And then in September of 2021, this is March 19th, I believe. Today is March 19th. March 20th. Thank you, daughter. March 20th. September 4th, my brother got sick and passed September 11th of 2021. He was 42, and he passed of diabetes complication. due to respiratory distress. Um, so the situation that's happening in the world, I don't want to say it because then it'll be all over my phone. But if you have metabolic weakness, don't try to wear out the situation at home. Get you some help. But anyhow, so we had a lot of transition, so that affected my logs, how I felt about my logs, and what was going on with that, because I just kind of paused on life for a while. But there's beauty in the world. Universe is kind, and for everything that everyone has experienced in the world, you are 100% a survivor and a champion and an amazing human being if you are yet here. Why? Because it didn't take you, it didn't break you. So you're 100% an overcomer already. And we just keep those in our hearts who are not here with us, because that is a beautiful place for them to be. And if people just don't want to be in pain anymore, they don't want to be in pain anymore. It's really that simple. So I get rid of any scraggly ends. They do me no service. No service. So that's the little curl that it has. That's the little plait. And again, it's a loose 3-strand plait. 90% of everything else is interlocked from root to tip. And then there's 1 or 2 plaits. I will show you guys my little grid. And in the back, I have to go back over my parts, because my gray hair doesn't keep parts. Okay, so I'm gonna keep going. With blessings, I'm gonna get close. Show you guys here, and I won't be applying any oils to my scalp. What's in the bottle is what's in the bottle. And yep, I'm gonna keep going. Blessings.